What's up, guys, and welcome back to House Flipper 2. Today we have our work cut out for us, so things look good from this angle. But as we come around back here, this is where the problem begins. This is a renovation gone wrong. Look at this. We've got door frames as windows. We've got trash all over the place. We've got particle board all over the place. This is a beautiful house, one of the best houses we have ever seen in this game, and they hired the wrong crew. So we've been brought in. We're going to try to fix this. We're going to try to make things right. We're going to sell everything we possibly can. We're going to vacuum up all the messes. We're going to take care of all the wildlife that apparently got into the home. And we're going to make sure things go right. So we've got like a beautiful little bedroom here we need to finish up. We've got a living room we need to clean up. Downstairs, there's a media room we're going to be making. And we're going to turn this shell of a house into a home. I feel like particle board is not really the best way to keep the critters out here, especially if you've got a kitchen full of food and pizza on the table and things like that. So we've got a pretty big mess we're going to want to clean up here. Get rid of everything we possibly can, bag everything up, sweep and wipe away. Let's get the front side of the house done, and then we'll be able to tackle the interior. I mean, leaves are not an avoidable problem, especially out here in the woods in your bunker. Dude, this thing looks like a bomb shelter. It's honestly really, really nice. I like it, though. All the black accents, the wood and stuff inside. But, you know, if you're delivering a house, come on, let's clean up the algae on the walls and stuff. And let's see what we've got going on here. Ooh, Gladys Thorne.
Good morning. Gladys Thorne speaking. I'm calling to make sure you understand the assignment. I need everything to go smoothly from now on. Your job's pretty straightforward. Install the windows and take care of 2 unfinished rooms. One is a new guest bedroom on the 2nd floor. The other is the office we want you to turn into a recreation room. And there's also the mess caused by the former crew's incompetence. Cleaning it up is also part of your task.
We're already on that, Gladys. Don't you worry about that. What happened here?
First of all, when the door frames showed up instead of windows, they installed them without a second thought. And then their way of securing the openings turned out to be insufficient. Definitely not smart enough to keep away the local wildlife and some other intruders, as I found out recently, because I doubt a badger took the TV on its way out.
You got the couch, though.
One of our clients' wishes was to remove all electronics. Although the way it happened was far from ideal.
Remove all electronics?
Our client doesn't want to be reminded of his job. Initially, this place was supposed to be his private office, but now he wants to have a vacation home instead. And since it's located in the forest, he sees it as an opportunity to reduce screen time.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. All right. Nice, relaxing nature.
There's a reason Asenzo made an effort to help protect this forest, and why we try to incorporate nature into our designs. But in this house, Mother Nature has decided to incorporate herself. The results are rather messy. Perhaps she's just less experienced in interior design than we are.
Well, I could take care of things for you.
Otherwise, I wouldn't even consider hiring you. You can thank Dr. Grenier for that, by the way. She liked what you did in her house and recommended your services. Why she decided to alter our perfect design is another conversation. And for now, I think it's time for you to focus on your job. Have a good day.
All right, so we've got a bit of a mess we're going to be cleaning up. We got to write all the chairs and the spills and everything else going on. We're also, it sounds like we're going to be putting some windows in. Did they do... I think they did door frames up here too. So somebody delivered door frames and they just straight up put those in. Are we going to be buying windows? Yeah, Etna windows. So if we buy these, it wants us to put these in the walls like this. Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to have floor to ceiling windows with the big guys on bottom and the little guys on top. There's just a lot of stuff that needs to be organized here. So let's get all the little remotes and things put away. Every time I see this coffee table here, I really want it for my own house. But yeah, so we could put that like that. Let's get the couch recentered. There's not going to be a TV. He said he wants no electronics, so maybe we switch everything around. I think we put the couch over here. Let's move this in front of the fireplace, and then if we put the couch like this, you've got a bit more of a natural thing that you could take a look at. We're going to be selling all of this stuff. Interesting. We want to keep the plant. We could put this next to the couch. So he works in tech and he wants to get away from tech. That makes quite a bit of sense. Got a little lamp here. What do we want to do with this? I mean, maybe we could put it on this. Who opened up all the doors and everything? These guys just came in and absolutely wrecked everything and never cared. Look at this. The shelves are lopsided. If we get this guy fixed, we can get it centered with the I really like the concrete squares that we have on the wall here. So we've got a little clock that we can put up here. Get this candle on the other side. We've got a little vase we can put in the middle. These are hard hats. I'm imagining we're going to sell those. Get rid of a Cinzo. Yeah, I would not trust a Cinzo to do anything in my home, that's for sure. Let's get this over in the corner. Let's get the kitchen cleaned up with the cabinets put away here. I mean, who does this? Look at this. We've got a cookie jar, or whatever this thing is, and it's turned over and open, blocking the door from closing. Like, who acts like this? All right, kitchen's looking good. I'm gonna move this over on the other side of the couch. I would imagine we're gonna have a lot of flow through here and a little bit less over on this side, so that's starting to kind of come together here. I like this green marble a lot. I like that it's in the square panels or the rectangle panels, and you've got the squares in the wall, the wood, the concrete, the marble. It all looks very good. Even the front hutch here, we've got trash all over the place. We've got post-it notes we're gonna wanna maybe get rid of or at least hide. Shut that up, looks good. All right. Well, coming in the front door here, it at least looks like our house is starting to become a home. It looks like we do need to do some other things. So we wanna buy windows, chairs, couches, and it looks like we wanna sell some stuff as well. I mean, if we don't have a TV or anything, we're not gonna need those controllers. So let's get rid of these guys. I feel like this thing doesn't fit. Maybe we end up putting this over here and we could put this guy in the middle of the table. Looking a little bit better there. All right, so let's start with the windows. Windows are the most important thing. So we're going to be doing windows along this entire wall here. That makes absolute sense. Let's get rid of this. And then we can come in with the floor to ceiling boys. We can go all the way across here. And then, of course, we're going to have the little ones top to match. Put it like that. All right, we've got a little support beam in the middle, but now looking at this, you're looking out, you can see the woods. That's why we're here. Dude, what a view. So we're gonna be buying this, two white little armchairs here. If we don't have a TV or anything else to look out, maybe we're all gonna be able to sit down and actually converse with each other. All right, so we've got a nice little sitting area. We've got a floor lamp that we're gonna put somewhere. And then we've got this guy. I'm maybe gonna put one like this. Try to get them centered here, something like that. Looks good. These chairs, all right, we're gonna have 4 of them around the table here. Do we want it like that, or do we? I would imagine we've got enough space. We should probably put them kind of like this. Keep it nice and tight. All right, little 4-person dining set. Let's make sure this guy is centered. We can maybe put it slightly at an angle. That looks good. I like the brown kind of decreasing height there, almost like a Wi-Fi signal or something. Things are looking good. The bronze and the brown wood and the light wood and everything else looks really, really good together. Is there anything in here? Wants us to sell the shelf, the pots and pans and the stuff on the counter. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right. That means we're going to have a candle that we want to place randomly somewhere, as well as this vase here. Not sure what to do with those. It's got us selling pots and pans and storage containers. We're just getting rid of the clutter here. You kind of got to love it. Looks like we're going to keep the plate. Can we put that maybe inside a cabinet to reduce the clutter? Where's this last saucepan that it wants to get rid of? It's not in the dishwasher. It's not in the oven. Is it in one of these? Ah, it's this one right here. All right, getting rid of it. Sounds good. So we've got some empty cabinets here. Everyone's going to be able to put whatever kitchen utensils they want. Candle, I'm not really sure what to do with. Maybe put it in the middle of this table. Let's get these guys centered. And then we've got this vase here. I mean, if we could grab some flowers. That's not asking for flowers, but we'll go for it. Some ornamental plants. How big is that? That actually looks pretty good there. I mean, it's a little bit tall. We could put this against the window or maybe on the window. Get some sunshine out there. Looks good to me. Now, we do have a few stains in here it wants us to clean up. So let's double check all of this. We had a critter in here. Want to make sure everything is all ship shape. Looks like we've got some more tracks in here, and we've even got some out here we missed. All right. Door frames gotta go. Boarded up windows and everything have to go. We're gonna put an actual real window in this spot. Looking good. Or actually, I think this is a door. All right. So that means we can get rid of the boards blocking everything. Get rid of all that stuff. Looks good. I mean, we're gonna have our work cut out in this room for sure. At least they... Oh, nope. Those are doors. So we're gonna get rid of those. I was gonna say, at least they put in windows in here, but they didn't. So we're gonna have to fix things up for them. I don't know who puts a door frame in as a window, but this looks a lot better. Painting fell off the wall over here. Let's get this guy set up. I would think maybe move this one a little bit to the left to get everything centered. Bathroom here is looking good. Looks like we need to fix things up a little bit though. So these contractors just came in and absolutely wrecked the place and then left it incomplete. That's kind of sad. I didn't even realize you could turn sinks on. All right, we got a little cup here. We could put that there. This all looks good. I love all the little brass accents. Okay, so that bathroom's done. Now in here, we're going to be looking where, I guess just all the stuff on the floor. We're going to sell all this. We've got a door frame here we can get rid of. Then we can put a real door in its place. Looking good. That opens up into that room. So we've got some stone concrete we can put down. Obviously going to be putting this on this wall. Continue the concrete slabs that we have going around everywhere here. Last little piece there. All right. Then we're going to be going with some green marble. So that's kind of like on this. This is a little accent wall. We got to figure out where we want that to go. And of course we've got our wood that we can put on the floor. So let's start with this. This is the most important piece. That all looks good. Where do we want to go with the green marble? I feel like it doesn't really fit. So it's a nice accent. Green and brown and bronze and everything else go really well together. We've also got this area here. Do we maybe want to get rid of the green wall altogether? Rest in peace, optics. Sorry about it. Gotta love the green wall, but honestly, I really like the straight up concrete. That's where the TV was before, which is why you wanted that accent. But honestly, I feel like this column looks good and we don't really need any else. In here, I could see like maybe this wall. Let me see what this office ends up looking like. So we're just gonna grab all the trash we possibly can. Sell all the excess that we don't need, all the cement and everything. Your boys on the job, you don't need any of the old materials they were using. Get things cleaned up here, vacuumed up. Can grab our flooring and we can get this guy all set up. See, now it's saying that they're open to it going up the wall, which would be cool, but I feel like that's not really the vibe. I think if anything, a little accent wall with the green in here would work really well. Let's have the wood go all the way through there. See, like in here, it's all concrete on the walls, wood on the floors and ceiling. Can we put wood on the ceiling in here? I feel like that'll look nice. See if we can get the entire room with one box of wood. Ah, that's unfortunate. All right, so we're going to buy a little bit more and we can finish out here. And then do we want to do... This is going to be a bedroom, right? Yeah, we've got a bed, chair, all kinds of stuff going in. So I'm thinking we do an accent wall. Probably the... It wants wood on these two walls. And then it wants the green. What does it want on these walls? Maybe paint? Is there any paint anywhere? There's no... Oh, paint. It wants paint on these walls. Okay, so let's get the paint set up and then we'll see how everything looks from there. So we're going to go with a grayscale paint here. Entire wall done in one roll. Oh, come on. All right, we got a little bit more here. Where else are we going? We've got this wall. It wants the ceiling with that as well. To be honest, I kind of like the ceiling with the wood that we have, so I'm tempted to leave it, but we'll see. Like it just matches the rest of the house a little bit better, but it's ultimately what the customer wants here. So we got to get the windowsills here. And I'm so confused what it wants on these walls. So we should do maybe like a green look on this wall here. It doesn't feel right, but well... See how it all works out. This is a really cool tile. Kind of looks like the ocean when you're looking straight down at it. I don't think we want it on both sides there. So do we want to do a wood wrapping around? It doesn't really wrap. We're going opposite directions on different surfaces here. I mean, that's a lot of wood happening, which is happening elsewhere in the house as well. It's not terrible. I do like the white or the wood on the ceiling more than the white on the ceiling, so I'm gonna guess we could leave it like that. Let's see what the bed is looking like. We're probably going to want to saw all the additional stuff in. Oh, that's always unfortunate. Got to buy a whole pallet just to fix that little spot. Okay, so bed going in here. Obviously on this wall, I like the cream colors with the gray. We're going to be getting rid of the light here. So let's just sell this. We're going to be replacing it with a dangly boy. A lot of wood happening here. We've got some metal lamps we could put on each nightstand. Got a little thing we can put centered with the bed here. Clock. I'm gonna put this above the door for now. We'll probably end up moving this. Mirror we could put on this wall here. Now we do need a place to put some clothes and stuff. We've got like a little shelf here we can put on the other side of the door, and then we've got a wardrobe maybe in the green wall over here. Desk we could put next to the wardrobe. I feel like we're not going to have a lot of space for clothes, but that's okay. So let's put the lamp on the desk. We've got a little green chair. Matches the wall. Looking good. Let's move the wardrobe to the left. We got our desk over here in the corner. That should be a good spot for it, right next to the window, and then we can center the wardrobe with the rest of the wall here. Now, to be honest, I'm tempted to paint the ceiling. It wants the ceiling in grayscale. That's what the customer has asked. I do like the wood, but let's at least see. Let's test what it's going to look like here if we go kind of a slight half and half. There's just a lot of wood going on with the house, so honestly, I like it. Let's go with the white painted ceiling. I liked the wood, but I do think the white looks nice. We could probably center this a little bit more. I don't know if I'd love it there. Maybe above the desk would look a little bit better. Could put it over here. More of a work, you know, instrument. It's a good looking bedroom. We could sell the paint. Let's take a look at it here. I like it. This is a cozy guest bedroom. I really like the green tile we've got going on. Matches the living room here. It says the kitchen still has something. We've got one more stain we need to take care of, which I'm not currently seeing. But yeah, I love all the concrete. I love the green tile we've got going on. All the wood, all the bronze, all the everything. Everything just really goes well together. So we've got our guest bathroom here, which looks great. We've got like a little lounge balcony area. I'm not sure what you're really going to use that for. We've got some beautiful artwork. We've got our master. I don't even know if this is the master, but it looks like we can clean some things up here. So let's just tidy everything up here. We can get the paperwork, and this guy, I guess, looks good. And got another pink box here. We could throw this in here, and bam. All right, so this is looking good. So the upstairs is pretty much finished, and now we've got our final goal, which is to make this area down here livable. So we've got all sorts of particle board. We've got door frames for windows, which we're going to want to fix up. Let's just get rid of all these guys. We've got all sorts of trash all over the place. We're just going to get rid of this, everything except for the grass on the wall, and we're going to start new. This raccoon or whatever it was, I think they said it was a badger. Honey Badger doesn't care. So he came in here through the windows or the door frames that they had set up. We're going to get all of this vacuumed up, and then of course we're gonna have to clean up all the paw prints and everything. Looks like he ran through all the way to the garage. Are we doing anything in here? Just the stains and trash. It's genuinely the most satisfying thing to do, is just sit here and pick up all the things, watch those stains wash away. If only life was that easy, you know what I mean? Just get your little virtual rag and spray bottle out and just wipe it all off. Okay, so we've got a nice little kind of pseudo basement style thing going on. I think we're going to be adding some windows in here. We do have an overturned trash can. We could throw our trash in. Now, I think I've been throwing trash down here. If we open up the garage door here, I've been throwing it down. Oh yeah, there's one right here. I was throwing it down towards the front yard. I figured the trash was somewhere around here, so we could maybe put this guy over like this. Close that, open it up. All right, looking good. We can get the recycling bin next to him as well. Okay, so the garage is done. Looks like we've got a couple more stains, just the little paw prints, and we're good to go. So in here, we've got some boxes. We're also going to be adding some windows and some other things. Let's get these windows put in here. We're out in the woods for a reason, trying to get away from technology and the rest of the world. So let's take the world in. Pool table down here. I like that. We're going to have a lamp in the corner. I kind of like the idea of putting the pool table in this corner of this wall, so you're kind of against the windows there. We're going to have a little shelf thing happening. We're going to have some flower pots. He's against technology, but not against stereos. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just going to get everything down here, and then we'll figure it out from there. We've got a little coffee table. We've got a little entertainment console here. We've got some pool cues, which you could probably just throw these on the pool table. And we've got a carpet that we can throw in here. Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff. We've also got these. What are we going to have in these boxes? We're going to find out some artwork for the walls. Heck is this? Is that looks like are those beans or dog food? One of the two. Okay, so those are the two items in that. We've got some Crabble, aka some Scrabble. Can this fit in there? It can't, so we're gonna put this up top there. Books and coffee table things. A Rubik's Cube, interesting. And we've got a small box here. Looks like, oh, okay. So we're gonna have individual pool table balls. Can I just move this whole thing up here and we can place these? Some kind of a freak would end up putting those in the triangle and racking them up, but we're not going to do that. All right, so I'm thinking, like I said, pool table in this corner. That means moving everything else. So we're going to have this as kind of the main view. We could put the carpet down over there and then put the pool table over the carpet. It doesn't really fit on it, but let's get this further in the corner. Want to leave a little bit of space to be able to go around and shoot your shot, but that looks pretty good. That means I would imagine kind of this against this wall. We could have this in the corner, so maybe we move this to the right a little bit. Let's have a nice lounge space where you can enjoy the outdoors, but also watch the pool that's happening. This is, of course, going to go in front of this guy. We could probably put the nice bougie books on our coffee table. Get them centered there. We've got a little Rubik's Cube, which we could put up top. We've got some Crabble, which we could put down underneath, looking good. And then we've got our stereo, which I'm assuming we're going to put on here or maybe underneath it. We could center this with this guy here. Get our speakers on each side. I don't know what this is supposed to be. What is this over here? Is this Bro, it's the nicest bathroom in the house. You've got your laundry in here. You've got a bidet. You've got a shower. You've got a tub. You've got everything off of the rec room and the garage. Okay, this is an interesting build for sure. I don't know what to do with this. I'm just going to put this in the corner over there. We could have a lamp over here in between these two. Turn that on. And then, of course, we already know we have the plant, which we could put over there. All right, so that's our rec room. Looking good. Lot better than wooden boards on the wall and door frames and everything else, boxes and things going on. So I think that's a wrap on this house. Honestly, dude, this thing is sick. If we head back outside here, look at this driveway, look at everything we've got going on. Love the garage. We've got a little playroom down here. We've got plants on the walls and things. It is weird that you can't really access the outside from here. I would think you would want a door. Upstairs, we've got our bedrooms. Looking good. We've got a beautiful living room and kitchen. Definitely the best part of the house. Then if we head out back here, nothing needed on this. Nope. Looking good. It does look like we might need something here, which is stains. So we can just clear that up. We're good to go. All right. I love that. It's just weird not being able to get in there. I also love these. Look at this with like the little slats in there. So cleaned up the renovation. That old contractors left them hanging, got it done. We had a budget of $70,000. We did it with 50. That's what I'm talking about. We did a good job under budget. That literally does not exist, but we'll take a $31,000 payday with the 3-star job finished. That's what I'm talking about. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in our next episode. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Peace out.